Hey everyone, it's James Lambert, the motivational coach and speaker. I went from knockouts to knowledge and from headlocks to hugs. I still embrace people, just now in a more positive way. So in this video, I wanted to talk about imposing your will. Now, as you can imagine, throughout my life itself taught me the value of imposing my will, particularly in occupations such as a fighter, an unbeaten fighter at that, and as a doorman. In these very violent professions, I got to see firsthand how one's will and intention to win was so vitally important. Ultimately, it saved my life in many circumstances. But the beautiful thing is, you don't have to be in a life or death situation to value and overstand, nay, use the benefits and power of imposing your will. See, too many of us, and I know for the longest time in my life, certainly post-fighting, you can be somewhat wishy-washy and sort of cruising through life. Now, you may have a degree of comfort, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if you were really to honestly ask, are you thriving in life? Are you firing on all cylinders? Are you at your peak, like an elite athlete operating at his best? The answer 9 times out of 10 would be no. We can always give that a little bit more. I know I can. And so the importance of exerting your will, this is where it comes into play. And I say your will for a reason. For it's not your parents, it's not your peer group, your friends, your associates, your work colleagues. It has to be yours. Because I found it doesn't matter how many loved ones I've got, how many well wishers, at times on those lonely nights on the door, one-on-one somewhere fighting, it's just me. And if I don't exert my will, my goodness, the other chaps certainly will. And so it is in life. If you don't exert your will, life or other people, your employer, your spouse, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your peer group, that's why people fall into gangs. They've never begun to truly think what they want and then be brave enough to stand by it. It's so easy to go along with a group, that mindset that gives itself to a cult, any group, because you haven't got the bravery to think for yourself. Again, you are not exercising your what? Your will. You certainly haven't imposed it. It's one thing to begin exercising it, but to actually impose it, as I did upon another. So when I went into a fight, it was literally all or nothing. I had to, and it is dominating, but at times you have to do that. I did it in fighting, and I'm now in the process of doing it with carving out my niche in the motivational field of personal development and self-improvement. You see, again, if I don't impose my will, life will do it on me. I thought I could work another 9 to 5 or just another job that I actually despise. And so I strongly encourage for you to start imposing your will on life. Wake up with a clear vision in mind of what you want to accomplish. And as I say, again, be very careful who you listen to, because a lot of people can talk about following your dreams and that, and this and that, but have they ever had the bravery to do it themselves? There's no judgment. Some people are born into certain situations, but I mean, really check who you follow and whose words you give value to. As I say, I've been there and done it. I'm still in the process of learning every day, and as I say, I'm forming and exerting my will on the new field, as it were, that I've chosen to play in and give value. So just want to leave you with that thought today. Impose your will upon the world. Be very bold. This isn't a meekly thing. Don't be shy. Don't be shy about your wants and your desires that may be hitherto secret. Bring them forth. And you don't have to tell everyone. Indeed, I'd encourage you not to. But have a clear mind, at least yourself, between your head and your heart, where you want to go. I don't care what your boys are doing. I don't care what your family expect you to do. What do you want? And once you get clear on that, start plotting the way there. Ask for help where prudent. Google what you need to. Find a good mentor. And as I say, learn, read voraciously. If you don't like reading, listen to audio books. But start imposing your will. And you don't always have to start in the big things. It's the little things, and they all add up. Because in truth, there are no little things, as I've spoken about before. So how do you do this? Just start waking up earlier. So if you're not used to waking up at 6 or before, start doing it. And of course, that inner voice will go, oh, just roll over, 5 more minutes. But wake up and say, no, that's how you exert your will. Your will. You see, the mind runs the body doesn't tell the mind, or shouldn't, I should say. You see, when I used to do a lot of ultra running, and when I was training particularly hard for my fights, many times the body wanted to quit. My legs were tired, my heart felt like it was going to burst, but I didn't let my body tell me what to do. My mind overruled that. That's about being self-sovereign from the head up. That's a real strong, the pyramid shape, that's the strongest shape. But that from the head down, the mind is the boss. That's the real boss. So let your mind tell you what to do by exerting your will. Again, where you would maybe normally leave some washing up, just get on and do it. When you would put off doing a task around the home or some homework you've got assigned, do it. These are all so-called small ways that you are exerting your will upon the world. And you put them all together and you start changing your life for the better. So, I'll leave that there now for today. Exert your will on the world. Don't be shy about this. As always, I hope you found great value in this video. You are unstoppable, and I believe in you.